Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Good Bad Things. And this is a new romance drama with a bit of comedy along the way, coming to you from writer-director Shane D. Stanger. And this is based off of a story from star Danny Kurtzman. And Kurtzman is an entrepreneur, model, and advocate for those who have disabilities. And this film focuses on him, who is indeed an entrepreneur, with his partner Jason, played by Brett Dyer. And they're trying to do this pitch for this app for, online dating. And Danny finally downloads the app, swipes right, and starts this new romance with Maddie, played by Jessica Parker Kennedy. And there's a whole new world of possibilities for Danny as he navigates his own life and his own perspective on what his life can mean with his disability and his limitations. And this film is very much like an indie film. You can feel that this was made for a smaller budget, but I think Stanger does a fine job of balancing a consistent and meaningful tone that isn't too cheesy or melodramatic where you make it feel like, oh, I'm watching a movie. And also is able to find some real authenticity in this story and some genuine courage for Kurtzman to put his life out there. There's definitely a feeling of a lot of personal elements were put into this story, and it shows. And there's a passion for it. There's Kurtzman, who's not an actor, I think does a really fine job bringing his character of Danny to life. And Dyer's a fun supporting member of the cast. Gail Hansen of Dead Poets Society fame plays Danny's father, and they have a beautiful connection. And Parker Kennedy does a great job with Maddie. And there's some real chemistry there, and there's tenderness. And this feels like a real connection building, and it doesn't feel like, ooh, I'm watching a rom-com kind of thing, where just two absolutely beautiful people are just being beautiful people and magically get together because, they're beautiful. This film looks at beauty in a different way. And I think this film, its strengths are in the more dramatic and identity-facing element to the film, and how Kurtzman's character Danny finally starts to realize what his life can really mean. And that hits very impactfully. And, there's some familiar beats and cliches that you expect out of a romance and stuff like that. But this film has a good sense of humor about it. It has real heart and soul to it. There's an honesty to how it puts this man's story on display and his experiences. And there's something meaningful and rich in the way that it navigates exploring identity and connection and romance, and how people can overcome those prisons that they set up for themselves through their own negativity or their own fear of inferiority or limitations. And this is a beautiful, meaningful, and just rich experience that is certainly worth your time. But those are my thoughts on Good Bad Things. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.